How's it going, y'all? So welcome back to the channel. So the Major 1 tournament has been going on for 2 days. I apologize that I have not been able to make a video yet talking about it. But unfortunately with my job change, I have been less able to watch the full tournament. I watched about half of the first day. I have not watched the second day yet. But we're going to take a look at the detailed breakdown of the first 2 days. Maybe a lengthy video, so if you stay to the end, thank you. Thank you for watching. Alright. But yeah, we're just gonna take a look at that real quick. And to do that, y'all gonna have to be able to see what I see. So first day, you had Paris Gentlemates against Toronto Koi for the first matchup, and I have watched that one, and let me just say, wow. Paris had the first map, Den Hardpoint, 250 to 169. I mean, that was pretty bad on the side of Koi. But then on the Search and Destroy, Koi just absolutely destroyed the Gentlemates. I mean, Exposure, Search and Destroy, for some reason they had it on that one. That was their map. I don't know why the Search and Destroy was better than Hardpoint, but hey, they got that one. But then Gentlemates just got it together and destroyed them on the next 2 maps. So I mean, it was an absolute slaughter fest on the side of Paris Gentlemates. It was it was amazing. It was quite amazing. Ghosty was really hitting it. Ghosty and Neptune, they were killing it. Neptune kept getting first blooded a lot on this Search and Destroy though. I think he got first blooded like 4 times. He was the first death on the side of the Gentlemates 4 times on this Search and Destroy. It was funny, but it wasn't funny. But then you had the Thieves against the Royal Ravens. I have watched part of that one, not the full thing, but I was disappointed to see that the Ravens lost this one. I was really hoping that they was going to win it. I do not understand this last one at all, but we'll get to that in a second. So the Hardpoint Exposure, 250 to 189. Den Search and Destroy, 6 to 3. And Scar Overload, for some reason, 3 to 6 in favor of the Thieves. I don't understand that one. It don't make no sense, but yeah, I don't know. For some reason, the Thieves won 3 maps in a row, even though, according to these numbers, the Ravens won the 3rd map. I've got to finish watching that matchup because that is just insane. I have no idea why that is the case. It don't make no sense to me, but hey, what do I know? I have no idea. No idea. But yeah, let's go to the next matchup. So we had Optic Texas against the Riyadh Falcons. And again, this was an absolute slaughter fest in favor of the Optic boys. 250 to 135, 6 to 3, 4 to 1. I mean, Colossus Hardpoint, Exposure, Search and Destroy, and Den Overload. I mean, it was just an absolute slaughter fest. There was nothing the Falcons could do, apparently. That one's one I'm interested to watch. Real interested to watch, because that's going to be an interesting one. And I love this. 3-0, 3-0, 3-0. Even though the Ravens didn't win this one, it was still 3-0. And that's what's amazing. And then G2 against FaZe Vegas, 3-0. I mean, again, it was just, wow. 250 to 189, 6 to 2. 7 to 5. I mean, Blackheart Hardpoint, that seems to be a really good one for a team to play. Scar, Search and Destroy, Den Overload. I mean, boom, boom, boom. But I'm curious on this one. 7-5. I thought it was 6 points to win. I'm curious on that one. But then, and for day 2 yesterday, you had Surge against the Royal Ravens, and I am utterly shocked that that Surge beat the Ravens in that matchup, because that just Surge has not been that good, but somehow they beat the Ravens. The Ravens did take the first map, 250 to 248. They did take the first map, but then Raid, Search and Destroy, 6-2. Den Hardpoint, Den Overload, 5-4. Colossus Hardpoint, 250 to 214. I mean, that was close, but still. I don't know what was up. The Ravens have been doing good, but it's like when they went to LAN instead of playing online, it's like it fell apart. And I really don't know why, because they were doing good. They were doing really good. I don't know. I have no idea. That just was a shocker when I saw that. Then the Miami Heretics against Toronto Koi. Toronto lost to the Heretics. I mean, but those are two pretty evenly matched teams. I mean, that's not that shocking. I mean, so the Exposure Hardpoint, 250 to 195. Raid, Search and Destroy, 6-5. Exposure Overload, 3-2. Colossus Hardpoint, 250 to 214. Den, Search and Destroy, 6-4. I mean, it's not completely shocking, but those teams seem to be pretty evenly matched. I mean, Hardpoint seems to be Koi's specialty. It seems to be. But wow. I mean, this weekend so far has been amazing. This is my first Major 1 tournament that I've watched, so it's amazing. And so then you had Cloud9 against the Riyadh Falcons, and 3-1 in favor of the Falcons. Not surprising there, because Cloud9 has not been a good team. They've been okay, but they're in the bottom of the leaderboard. So 250 to 243 Blackheart Hardpoint. I mean, that was a close one. That was a real close one, but they still didn't come out on top. Colossus Search and Destroy, 6-3. Now, Search and Destroy does seem to be one of Cloud9's strong suits, but in the end, the respawn modes seem to be their pitfall. Especially Overload. But 4-1 in favor of the Falcons on Exposure Overload. Den Hardpoint, 250 to 185. It just... I really, really just am shocked by how well that the Falcons did in this. I mean, they did good. They did real good. Not so much in the Search and Destroy, but they did good in everything else. Alright, then you had FaZe Vegas against Boston Breach. And that's no shocker. I mean, FaZe Vegas is a good team. Boston Breach is okay. Den Hardpoint, 250 to 127, 6-5 in favor of Breach on the Search and Destroy Scar. Den Overload, 4-3 in favor of FaZe. 250 to 173 exposure hard point in favor of FaZe. It just... Teams seem to be okay in Search and Destroy, but for some reason, some of these teams in the respawn modes just don't seem to be that good. And they don't make any sense. I figure you would be better at the respawn modes and not a Search and Destroy. Because me personally, I hate the one life. That's it. I hate the one life. But yeah, that just... But then, to end the night off, you had the Heretics against Surge, and no shocker, the Heretics beat Surge 3-0. G Fuel. I love this stuff. G Fuel's so good. But yeah, 3-0 in favor of the Heretics. It was just... I mean, the first map was close. 250 to 246 on the exposure hard point, and 6-2 on the raid Search and Destroy. 4-3 on the Scar Overload. The first map was close. The next two Surge just... they nosedived. I mean, the Overload was close, but still, it just... Surge just still does not have it. They do not have it. But today starting at 1:30, you got FaZe against the Falcons. You got the Genomates against the Thieves. You got Optic Texas against G2. You got to be determined, probably two of the losers of up here going to end up down here. The next loser is going to end up playing them, and vice versa. But Championship Sunday, tomorrow, that's going to be interesting and fun. That's going to be fun. I can't wait to watch that. Yeah, it's going to be a fun day for CDL. Because this matchup right here, I can't wait to see. I don't know how to call this one. I have no idea how to call this one, because both of those teams are really good. I want to err in favor of the Falcons, but FaZe is good too. I think they either could win it. It's going to a Game 5. I'd be willing to bet it's going to a Game 5. Genomates against the Thieves. Again, hard one to call. I want to say that the Genomates are going to have it, but the Thieves have been pretty good too. I'm going to err in the side of the Genomates. Game 5 in favor of the Genomates is what I say. And Optic Texas, 3-1. I'll give them one map. I say Optic's going to just beat them 3-1. Can't call these because, I mean, we don't know what they are yet, so... But it's going to be a fun night. Be a fun night. But I think that is all I got for y'all. I just wanted to catch up on the CDL Major 1 tournament for the weekend. Yeah. I hope y'all have a great day, and I will make my video tonight because I'm not working today because we got a chance for some snow today, and so we're not working today. Just in case the roads are bad, I suppose. But yeah, we're not working today, so I'll make my video tonight on the results of Day 3 of the Major 1 tournament, and yeah, I'll see y'all then. But till then, y'all have a great day. Catch you in the next video.